Now that is an awesome new keto find. Kielbasa sausage. Bam. Costco is figuring out how to get the cleanest keto items, but they're also just leveling up their keto game altogether. So here we are in 2021, heading into a beautiful Costco, and we are going to identify some brand spanking new keto items that Costco has, because guess what? They are getting new keto items like every month these days, and they all are having amazing ingredient profiles, but occasionally you come across some that aren't so perfect. So we want to go point them out. So either way, let's go in there, let's find out what's new at Costco, and let's have some fun. Oh, this is kind of cool. It's actually nice to see Celsius. Let's see, these are the ones that, so Celsius has a couple different versions. It is kind of nice to see this. I don't know if this is their, okay, this is the one that uses sucralose, which, you know, not perfect, but better than aspartame. Still kind of a cool brand. Okay, here's this stuff. This is a cool one. It's not super new, but it's been here for a little while, but I do like the ingredients. Sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, coconut chips, almonds, pecans, erythritol, monk fruit extract, butter, blueberries, cinnamon, salt. So I would give this a pretty good 7 out of 10 on a clean scale. I just wish it didn't have so much sunflower seeds, but other than that, it's pretty darn clean. So definitely a good clean keto find. I certainly don't need that hanging around the house. Let's see if we can find some new stuff. I'll go ahead and link out to all my other Costco videos, because I do a lot more that are super detailed, that go into like everything you can see at Costco. So don't be mistaken. I'm trying to just point out new stuff that's popping up. Aha, here's something new. Check this out. Yellowfin tuna pouches, a different kind of tuna. Here we have ahi, yellowfin. See if there's anything. I love because it's in the bags, which makes it a lot better as far as BPAs go. Every tuna tested to a mercury limit of 0.1 parts per million. That is a very good number, and this is a new product. And as of right now, filming, this expires in a couple days, because I'm filming this in February, but still, $11.99 for this is not a tremendous price, but it's not a bad price considering it's actually been screened for mercury. So if you're looking for an on-the-go snack, okay, you've got 26 grams of protein in one 8-ounce little packet. So you got 8 servings of 26 grams of protein here. That is actually a very good bargain when you look at it like that, cost per protein. So that's a cool new keto find. Happy to see that here. Check this out, mackerel. Fun fact, mackerel is the fattiest fish that you can eat on keto and has one of the best omega profiles that you could possibly find. It is also, check it out, the highest fat content fish in first place. 28 grams of fat for 1 can of this. Okay, so there's 6 cans. This is a brand new item here, and this is mackerel, olive oil, and salt. Normally I would want mackerel in water, but beggars can't be choosers. This is one of the highest vitamin D content fishes that you can get. So vitamin D is not even a vitamin. It's technically a hormone, and it's a precursor to so many different functions within the body. And on keto, it's not about getting the fats all the time. It's getting the fat soluble vitamins that we need. So I'm super happy to see this. Look at that, 4,000 milligrams of omega-3s. I mean, that is insane. So that's a tremendous item. So definitely want to go for that. Cool new find. I love when I get excited about finding things at Costco, because that's what you guys want to see, right? You want to see good keto items. You want to see me get excited. This is also a good keto item. Check this out. 505 Salsa. I remember when they would first launched in Sprouts, and it's just, anyway, look at this. Green chili peppers, garlic, salt, lime juice concentrate. So clean. Yes, you absolutely can have this on keto. Yes, you should have things like this on keto, okay? Enjoy yourself a little bit. Okay, 1 gram of carbs, or I'm sorry, 3 grams of carbs in a couple tablespoons is not gonna kill you, okay? You're gonna be fine. So definitely recommend getting that. I have a bunch of that at home, so I'm good there. Marianne's avocado oil, one of the best avocado oils you could get, so highly recommend that one. Marianne's olive oil or avocado oil passed the UC Davis test earlier in 2020, demonstrating that it was one of the few that was a truly clean, authentic avocado oil. So right here in the baking section, normally this is where I would see something that's called Miss Jones. They have an awesome keto brownie mix. And right now at time of filming, they're in LA area stores, but they are hopefully going to be in a lot of other stores as well. So if you see Miss Jones, so check it out. Okay, I'll show you some footage of them right now. They are one of the cleanest keto baked goods that I have seen. Okay, so baking mixes that have just barely any ingredients, just super clean, super simple. So if you're doing keto, I highly, highly, highly recommend them. So check them out at your local Costco. And if you're in the LA area at the time of this video release, go support them, grab a bag, because we need Costco. You vote with your dollars, okay? That is how Costco decides what they keep in their stores. We sit here and we talk about how, we're getting cruddy food on the shelves. Well, the fact of the matter is it's because that's what people are buying. We vote with our dollars, and Costco is going to see that people are buying better for you, better foods, right? And if they see that, then they're going to get those more on their shelves, and we're gonna have more options, and they're gonna seek out brands that want to make the world a better place. So please do check out Miss Jones. I put a link down below so that you can check them out online as well, but highly recommend you go check them out at Costco. They are awesome. They're a supporter of the channel, and I thank them for that, but also they're just good people, okay? Let's go see what else we can find. So this was a cool new keto find. In fact, I pointed it out in one of my last videos, but it didn't make like a special highlight. Check this out, Real Good Foods, bacon wrapped stuffed chicken. Look at the ingredients here. Well, first off, look at those macros, 5 grams of carbs. Look at that, chicken breast, bacon, okay, a little bit of sugar in the bacon, sodium erythorbate. It's not the best thing in the world, okay, but it's not uncommon to find in almost all bacon. Parmesan cheese, which is my cheese of choice, cheddar cheese, cream cheese, broccoli, sea salt, chives, white pepper, grapeseed oil. Okay, big bummer they're using grapeseed oil. I know why they're using it, it's cheap. So a lot of times in Europe you see grapeseed oil being used. I would liken grapeseed oil to kind of canola oil, okay? Is it perfect? No, not by any means. Is it bad? Yeah, but it's not terrible, especially when it's at the bottom of this. It's just, it'd be much worse to see soy oil. Okay, grapeseed oil is a very poor omega-6, omega-3 profile. But again, we're looking at the bottom here, so I'm not worried about it. That is such a good macronutrient profile. If you're doing keto, this would definitely be a great little thing to have for lunch, or a great little thing to have, even cut up and have it with breakfast. That's what I've done. I've taken one, I've had it with eggs. So anyway, just a fun find. So frozen chicken Florentine, okay. It's supposed to be with cauliflower rice. Ooh, 13 grams of carbs, really not bad. This would be a decent dinner, because as long as you keep it under 30-ish grams of carbs a day, I think you'll be okay. Rice, cauliflower, milk, white meat, chicken, water, spinach, rice flour, sheep's milk. Interesting. Cream, rice starch, roast. You know, it's really not bad. I don't like that it has like the straight up milk in there. I kind of wish it was like cream versus just milk there. But I have a feeling that's probably like a milk powder possibly that's in the cauliflower. So I would say this is good to go. I would actually be okay with this. Is it the cleanest item? No, it has some rice starch and stuff in there, but also 13 grams of carbs, with 3 of which being fiber. So only 10 grams of net carbs. Keeping it under 30 grams net carbs for the day, this is a perfect dinner. You're good to go. I'm actually gonna try that, see how it is. Oh, check this out. Yes, can never have enough of these. 4505 pork rinds, my go-to pork rinds. Okay, fried pork skin, salt, coconut palm sugar. Yeah, okay, there's some coconut palm sugar in there, but not even enough to give it a gram of carbohydrates. That's how little of an amount it is. 4505, in my opinion, is the highest quality pork that is used in a pork rind. So that's why I'm a big fan of them. They really find humanely raised without any antibiotics, which is so important with pork, because a higher monounsaturated fat content, we have to be careful how antibiotics would leach into that. So I'm gonna grab one of those. Great find. I'm glad that they're making it mainstream in Costco now. Okay, we got the no sugar keto cups, which I talk about all the time too. I've featured them in other videos. They're not bad. They're just chocolate liqueur, erythritol, fats blend. So there's no sugar or anything weird in them. Fair bit of fiber, so we're looking at 5 grams net carbs. Sunflower lecithin I'm not worried about. Coconut oil, cocoa butter. You're really not that bad, actually. We've got a dark chocolate fudge brownie flavor, which is interesting, and then they've got sunflower lecithin, peanut flour. Really, this is pretty darn clean at the end of the day. So I would actually say this is, as far as a treat goes, pretty darn good. But then this is the same sort of thing, but in a bar. We have a fats blend. Don't get freaked out by sunflower lecithin. It's not like sunflower oil where you're getting all the nasty products as far as the omega-6s are concerned. Soluble tapioca fiber might make you a little bloated. Faba bean protein isolate. Interesting because it's a precursor to dopamine, which is interesting because when you have faba bean in here, you actually get a sense of like a reward system. It's kind of weird. It's like a neurotransmitter hack. Helps you feel a little bit more alive, which is interesting. They're kind of tricking you a little bit. Some glycerin, some inulin. So you're definitely gonna get some bloating out of this. Rice protein isolate, natural flavors, whereas these don't have natural flavors in them. So if you had to choose between the keto cups and the keto bars, by all means the keto cups. 5 grams of sugar per bottle. What's this? 6-pack. We've got cucumber juice, celery juice, grapefruit juice, organic chard juice, green leaf lettuce juice, organic lemon juice, kale juice, organic spinach juice, parsley juice, mint tea. Wow, peppermint tea leaf, organic spearmint. This is pretty killer, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the sugar is probably coming from the grapefruit juice, but that's pretty darn good. 8 grams of carbohydrates, and look at those ingredients. This would not be a bad, I mean, that's kind of pricey because you're not getting a whole lot out of it, but I kind of want to try this. I mean, it might kind of kick you out of keto for a second, but we're talking such low glycemic stuff, you're not gonna have a big insulin response. Okay, remember with keto, it's not just about the net carbs, it's about the insulin response, because insulin is a response to the carbohydrates. And when insulin is released, that halts the ketone formation. It's not the carbohydrates themselves, it's not your blood sugar, it's the result of something spiking your blood sugar, the insulin. So low insulin foods like this, insulin producing foods, are gonna be a little bit better. So don't always look at just the carb content. There's a lot more to it than just that. So I'm down to try these for sure. Here's some kielbasa sausage. 100%, ooh, nice, hooray. I love when I find this. Temporary price discount. Okay, that's $4 off. I think I gotta get some just because of that. Holy cow. Okay, that's a lot of salt though, but still. Smoked sausage, fully cooked too. I love that. Organic beef, which you know is grass-fed, grass-finished, salt, cultured celery powder, black pepper, a little bit of cane sugar, garlic, encased in natural pork casing. So there's 1 gram of carbs. It is a little pricey, $8.99 a pound plus $4 off per package. So that puts me down to $14 for this kielbasa sausage. That looks so good though. I'm getting some of that. That looks so good. I did a full cheese haul if you guys haven't seen it already. So you can refer to that video so I don't have to bore you here. Charbroiled chicken burgers. Let's see, we got chicken, organic chicken, kale, mozzarella, sea salt, vegetable enzymes, caramelized onions, olive oil, sea salt, a little bit of cane sugar, vinegar, organic spices. I love that they've got the rosemary in it because rosemary is going to contain something called rosmarinic acid, and rosmarinic acid activates PPAR, which helps get you more fat adapted, helps get you into ketosis better. But it also contains something called hispidulene. So any kind of Mediterranean spice, sage, rosemary, thyme, oregano, they all have those hispidulene, and rosemary has that rosmarine. But additionally, they put rosemary in here a lot of times, not because they're trying to give it a Mediterranean vibe, but because it acts as a natural antibiotic. So it's an antimicrobial they use to sort of act as a preservative. These are pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of the sugar that's in them, but at least they're all organic. So I do like that. I'm gonna grab them. Because some of this I want to do some R&D and try out myself. We got freshly cooked mussels, which I'm a huge fan of with garlic butter, but let's see what they're all about really. Okay, we have mussels, clarified butter, which is ghee. That's not even butter, that's ghee. That's really more like ghee. Minced garlic and parsley flakes. That is clean. I would have to be alone to cook these because my wife can't stand them, and she would just be really upset if I cooked them in the house because it would stink up the whole place, but heck yes, super cool find. And then the other one that I love is cioppino. My videographer JR loves this stuff. He's gonna be so happy that they have it here. Look at this, mussels, fish, clams, shrimp, scallops, squid, American sausages, tomatoes, lobster stock, onion, diced tomato, white wine, a little bit of canola oil, which is a bummer, but it must be a small amount. It's towards the bottom, and a little bit of rice flour, which is a bummer too. Still a cool find. I love cioppino, and I'm happy to see that. Oh, here we go. This is that same Amy Lou company. Oh, there's a couple different things here. What's this? First of all, Kevin. I love you, Kevin. A tender chicken breast strips pale with a vibrant lemongrass sauce made with coconut milk, basil, and hints of garlic. It's paleo friendly, certified gluten-free. It doesn't have any certified gluten thing in there or certified keto thing, but that doesn't mean diddly squat to me. Boneless, skinless breast, vinegar, sea salt, yeast extract, which is basically like MSG, so that's always a red flag to me. Extract, granulated onion, lemon juice concentrate, granulated garlic, then the lemongrass sauce. That's the one we got to pay attention to. We know what's in the chicken for the most part. Don't be totally afraid of the yeast extract. Some good products have yeast extract, but sometimes you run into this. The sauce is where we run into the issues. Coconut milk, which is coconut cream and water, coconut aminos, coconut nectar, so we're gonna get some sugar from that, coconut sugar, lemongrass puree, lime juice concentrate. Okay, we got some good stuff in here. More yeast extract, monk fruit to give it a sweetener. You know, really, so 5 grams of carbs, 2 of which is coming from sugar. So most of it's coming from probably some of the bulk that you get out of the coconut, and then also a little bit from the lemongrass and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I would say if you really limited yourself to 2 servings, so 10 ounces total, I think you'd be okay to have this as a keto dish, okay? So really happy to see stuff like this. This is the kind of thing, look, that's a good price too, okay? Because if you're getting 2 servings of this, you're gonna roughly have like 4 total servings, 3 to 4 total servings. You're looking at like $3 a serving. That's pretty darn good, really. You put that over, you know, a little bit of cauliflower rice, boom, right? Okay, let's look at these Amy Lou sausages real quick. These are breakfast sausages, pork-free. They're made from chicken. I would almost prefer pork. Antibiotic-free chicken, spices, sea salt, water, parsley, extract of rosemary. They make it seem like it's so delicate, but it's just, again, it's just that preservative. So this is cool. Happy to see that too. Breakfast link. What's the salt content here? Okay, 3 links is 540 milligrams of salt. That's not bad though. Are these already cooked? Doesn't say if they're already cooked or not. I like to get chicken ones that are already cooked because it just makes it fully cooked. Okay, it just makes me feel better. So that's a really good price though. $8.99 for these? I try those. I think my son would love these. Cool, so these little island areas, this is where you can find some awesome stuff. So let's see what we got here. Pumpkin seeds that are sprouted with sea salt, just 2 ingredients. Sprouted pumpkin seeds with sea salt, perfect. Like, that's a great thing. I have some of these at home in their other blend that has some other seeds mixed into it, but that's a great little keto find, great price. Happy to see those here. Ooh, here's a nice, this is a good olive oil. Let's see, from the PDO region. That's really cool. This is good quality olive oil. Just trying to see if we could see, it's a dark bottle, which is what we want to see. Okay, so this looks like kind of a special feature, organic olive oil that they've got. So that's a cool find. Garlic butter shrimp. Garlic butter, white wine, oregano, and parsley. Okay, 3 grams of carbs, shrimp, butter, wine, a little bit of wine that's giving you the sugar in there. Oregano, parsley, sugar, tapioca starch, kind of the typical frozen processed stuff. But, I mean, you put this over like that, zucchini noodles. That's kind of a cool find. Again, my wife's not a seafood person, so that's a good price too. That's actually a nice find though. Not perfect, but come on. I mean, again, that's a heck of a lot better than getting some cruddy scampi over some glutinous noodles, right? So I'm happy to see that. All right, I took one last spin through all the aisles to see if there's anything I missed, and it looks like that's about it for the new keto items. However, this is just the beginning of 2021, so we'll come back and we'll do more keto finds. And keep it locked in because soon I'll be doing a paleo haul here at Costco to show you things that you can get that are grain-free, that are just good choices overall. But so far, we've got some cool new keto items. Not a ton of stuff, but new stuff that's above what they typically have. I told you I love kielbasa sausage. Anyhow, those are some quick new keto finds at Costco. We'll do this again soon because it's lovely to find out what kinds of new things they have as they elevate their whole keto experience. See you tomorrow.